What's going on, guys? It's your boy Rashid here. Just a few moments ago, we got some of the saddest news. If you're a real one, some of the saddest news that you might have heard all year. The Fresh and Fit podcast has officially been demonetized from the YouTube partner program. Just literally moments ago, and I'm kind of in shock. But the crazy thing is, they've always said that there's a possibility that something like this could happen. That because of the intensity of the type of content that they create, that something like this could happen one day. And I mean, it's very sad. Hopefully one day them and YouTube can come to some type of understanding to where they can still create the content that they make and still reap the benefits of being able to help young men who need this type of content to get through life. Because unfortunately, not every man out there knows how to deal with women, knows about money, knows about real estate, knows about the burning performance on men. And these are the type of things that Fresh and Fit talked about, which, and I mean, I'll say in my own personal thing, really helped me so much grow as a man these past few years. I remember one day I just randomly saw them on YouTube. It just kept popping up on my feed. And so one day I finally just clicked on it, and I was hooked ever since. And it was not because of the after hours or the things of that nature, but it was also the shows like the Money Mondays and the shows that they presented to the world, and to more specifically men, how to be better men, and tell us the real reality of how to deal with the world that we're in. Sometimes we go through life mindlessly and just accepting what life goes at us, and they're saying, no, forget that. Let's fight back. Let's get our money on point. Let's stay in shape. Let's be good with women. Let's be charismatic. Let's be good, just overall men, so that we can knock out the goals that we all have, because we all have goals. We all have things that we want to do, and for you to say that you don't, you're definitely lying to yourself. You're lying to God, and you're lying to your own spirit. But yeah, guys, it's just very unfortunate what just transpired, and they're going to be on Rumble, but it's just they built this platform on YouTube, and for it to be taken away from them just like that, it's just so unfortunate, because a lot of the people can't handle the real truth. And that's one of the main things I've learned about this podcast is the vast majority of people in the world can't handle the true reality of what's going on in the world. So because they can't understand, or they don't want to accept it, they try to tear it down, whatever they don't agree with. And it's so unfortunate, guys. And I just really hope that this is a situation that can be handled. It's very sad, because honestly, man, in all honesty, you never want to see somebody lose a source of income, even if they don't necessarily need it. It's just sad to see, and especially when all they're trying to do is just bring a true, raw message, and a message that, I mean, let's be honest, hasn't really been, spread in this way I don't think ever on the YouTube land. And so I just think it's very unfortunate. I really hope they can still keep the show going. I'm definitely going to be on Rumble, to continue listening and following their show. I appreciate all their content. Hell, there's a lot of times I felt like Myron was right next to me to call me out on my BS, and I'm sure I can say the same about everybody else. But it's just so unfortunate, and I hope it's something that can be definitely handled and figured out. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see what is gonna transpire in these next few months. And I just really hope, I wish the best for the show. I'm a fan of the show. And I just hope that it just only up from here. And like I said, I just really hope that YouTube and the Fresh and Fit podcast can come to some type of middle ground so that, the livelihood, not even just the livelihood, because obviously they don't need it. They got other things in place, but just the consistency of the show can be of the same type of thing, because it was such a good show, man. Like, I really wish people could get themselves out of their emotions out of themselves and really understand what they were trying to convey and understand within the podcast without, taking it to heart, but being more objective of what they're saying, even if you don't agree with it. But unfortunately, that's not the world we live in, man. A lot of people think they're right and want to stay in their little box, and that's it. And I really felt like out of all the podcasts I've listened to, I benefited the most from this podcast. There were some things I got, situated in my life that put me in a higher level because of this podcast. And, and a lot of that I do credit to myself, just trying to, get myself in a better situation. But I guarantee you, and I can confidently say that I give a lot of credit to the Fresh and Fit podcast for allowing me to see the world in a different view by just being themselves and being honest about, the real raw reality of the world that we live in. But yeah. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I'll see you later.